Yeah. For the for the real case that we have here is like the wind turbine case. Like a decade ago, American Superconductor Corporation AMSC was a high-tech, high-growth software success story. But there is in 2005, Chinese government made wind power and large-scale wind farms as a key strategic objective for China. And then AMSC partnered with a Chinese maker of the wind turbine. But in 2011, AMSC filed the largest ever intellectual property theft case in a Chinese court, seeking 1.2 billion US dollars compensation for the losses. Um, and then the Chinese company canceled the business with AMSC and refused to pay the 800 million US dollars that is owed to AMSC. And still until today, the Chinese company still uses the stolen AMSC software to power its wind turbines. Like AMSC estimates that 20% of the wind turbines deployed in China today are illegal AMSC software. So basically, basically you guys using our software illegally because we actually did not authorize the product to the software to you, and then you still use it to power your engines. And this is also a case of intellectual property theft because you guys use the technology without our permission and without the correct legal aspect. So we will get back to to our main discussion topic of negotiation. That is, we would try to limit your export of the commodities mentioned, mm, and we will impose some tariff or maybe like PTA MFN like we mentioned before.
Okay, so I think we are gonna see eye on eye because of our maybe it's a lack of information from our both side. You are informed from what your media, which is not really accurate, and also us, which one of our media is also not accurate as well. So I make a suggestion. It's, I would like to we would like to reduce our import and export to your country. However, uh, on the two conditions. One is what is it? You take back the accusation of allegation and intellectual property theft, and we would like to keep the tariff barrier as the same as for now.
From our perspective, the case of intellectual property rights is actually cannot be downplayed. I mean, like it is a serious problem, a real problem that cannot be acted as it is not a problem. Like these acquisitions are real and based on the fact on the field that is um that there are real people being affected to this intellectual property theft. People loses their job because of the company they work for is being quote unquote destroyed by the theft of IP from Chinese companies. And for the trade barrier and tariff, and for the limitation of exports to our country, I think it is only the right thing because we would also like to protect our local production of the same commodity.
Hmm. Okay, so here's what I suggest. For the acquisition, we will take it to the next meeting. Uh, I don't think we can solve it on this meeting because obviously there's no concrete evidence and also we lack of information from ourselves because China is information is pretty disclosed from the outside their perspective. And for the US tariff, yeah, we can agree on that, but I would like to maybe limit it from I would like to limit for the increase basically and the highest we can take is 1.5%. Is it okay for you?
So the maximum is increased by 1.5%.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think it's pretty large to be frank because we export to your country with a large of amount of quantity and one of major contributor to your product as well.
Okay, so let us could you please let our team to discuss about this first before we give out the our decision?
Okay.
Okay, we have been discussing for a long time, and we come to a conclusion that we would like to increase from 1.5 to 5%. Can we do that?
Sorry, but 1.5 to 5% is straight unreasonable. Maybe, okay, I would like to reconstruct my agreement 1.5 to 3%. This is my final offer.
About 3.25.
3.25. Okay, then we have a deal here.
Okay, we're increasing your tariff rates by 3.25%.
Okay.
Can you all agree on that?
Okay, so we agree on the conclusion that the tariff will be higher by 3.25%, yeah.
Yes.
And that's also concludes our negotiation today. And for the intellectual property um, case and the acquisition, um, we'll discuss it on further meetings. But for now, we have this decision to protect the US's interests and also in order to have a good relationship with the for you guys Chinese trade representative and also for doing uh, a lot better communication and business with you guys. So thank you
Okay.
for your time and for
We as
your
the representative
ideas.
of China, want to thank you as well for your in this meeting.
Okay,
And
so
I want to say, oh no, you go first. Okay.
yeah, maybe that's all from us. Maybe you would like to add something.
I think that's all from us too.
Okay, so thank you and have a nice day.
Okay.